Hello, everybody. While we wait for you to roll in really quick, I'm going to try to download this real quick so that I can give you guys a little sneak peek. I don't know why it's not letting me download this. No, that is not what I wanted to do. I'm trying, ladies and gentlemen. I'm trying. Hold on just one second. I have a better version of it. Right here, I think. Sorry, I want to give you guys a preview of what's going to be on Wednesday. I don't see anybody here yet anyway. So for those of you on replay, that is why I'm still messing around on my phone rather than being. Let me crop this thing real quick, please. Okay. I'm going to try to upload this so I can show this to you guys in a little bit. But am I going crazy? I don't think anybody's here yet, y'all. So I'm talking to myself right now. Guess I don't have to worry about any spoilers if nobody's here to watch, right? Goodness. Hello. Oh, something going wrong. I'll be right back. Yes. New studio. Cancel. Huh. Okay. Well, I guess I'll stay on for another minute or two. And if nobody's here, then I will just go back to designing jewelry on my own. I may still do the unboxing quickly, but not necessarily so. Not as much fun if I don't get to talk to anybody. I gotta send this image to my laptop so I can show you. Oh, good, I'm not by myself. Thank goodness, Tim. Thank you for joining me. I was starting to wonder if I was gonna have to do this all by myself. I just had to create a Canva. Hold on one second while I take my neurotic dog out. No, Shay, we're not doing this. Out. Shay, Quinn, out. Out. Quinn, out. Quinn, out. Sorry, they're doing zoomies around my feet, and that would be exponentially distracting. So, I don't know where everybody is. Goodness gracious. Can I please just share this Gmail? And hope this works. We're gonna go there. Okay. All right, Kimberly. Well, I guess we're gonna go through the companion bundle as long as you are okay and not going to like be upset because I am giving you spoilers. Can't really spoil anybody if nobody's here, right? But I am going to give you guys a preview. Really? Whew. Okay, so this is the Bargain Bee Box Companion Bundle. I guess it is lunchtime, but I thought some more of the Platinum Ladies were going to come. But I don't know. I'm gonna go remind them that I'm live. But I'm going to, I literally ran out to my mailbox after I decided this. So I'm not going to say it every morning because I know that I won't be able to do every morning. But if I'm able to, I think that I'll be doing this on a more regular basis. Like I said, just dependent upon how I'm feeling on any given day. Going on. So I'm gonna go turn on my do not on recording mode so that I'm not distracted. Already ready to go. Yeah. So as I was saying, I'll do this on the morning or on the days that I feel like I'm going to be able to. Did they decide not to do a sheet this week? Oh, I guess we don't get a printout for this companion bundle like we have in the last few. Here's my free gift. Some little like branch things. Let me find my things so I can zoom out a little bit. Do not pay attention to the beads on my mat. You know, Wizard of Oz style. I was going to do a whole necklace and then check my informed delivery just to see, and it said this was delivered, and so I was like, yeah. So they may not all be in the order. I guess there's not really, well, there's an order, there's numbers. Okay, let's see if I can get these sorted just a little bit better. Obviously, they are not going to have the price per bead on them because I did not have time to do that. But I mean, I guess I could pull my phone out, and for the ones where there's like a price listed, I could do it. 9, 12, 13. Okay. This is number 10 now. 18, 14. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Obviously, it won't be this spastic in the future. Well, it is me, so it might be. I don't know why I did that. That's silly. Okay, 8, 9. Wow, 20 pieces in this bag? Not too shabby. Here's 10, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Okay. And these ones, I will do my best. 17, 14. Where did 15 go? Probably right here. 16, 15, 14. And this is number 7. Okay, we're good to go. All right, so number 1, we have the rose quartz faceted coin pendant or cone pendant. I'm not gonna lie, I like this one much better than the pendant for the other box. I think this is more on trend and for the theme without being overtly ice cream. And there's going to be people that do not agree with this, but I was a little disappointed that it wasn't like all in ham on the ice cream side theme. So I'm glad that they did so when it came to the bundle. That made me very happy. I was excited. Obviously, you don't have to use the ice cream stuff, but I was just very happy. And then number 2 is a 7.25 inches, approximately 10 by 7 millimeter rose quartz cylinder beads. Suggested retail value is $5.99. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 13. So $5.99 divided by 13. Let's see here. Would be 46 cents a piece. That's not too bad. I really like these. I like the slightly faceted option while it doesn't lose its organic shape to it. So I don't know. What do you think, Kimberly? Do you like these? I don't know if you got the companion bundle or not, because you certainly got more of the other bundles than I did. But so, and then we have 4 millimeter faceted rose quartz round beads. These are really pretty. And they look like they're going to be pink, not just because of the string. Like once they come off the string, they will as well. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80, 85, 90, 92 beads on this one strand, which is beautiful. So those ones work out to be 6.5, 7 cents. That's nice. And like I said, I'm gonna go ahead and take it off the strand because I want to see how pink it is outside of the string that they have it on, because that's always key for me. I wish I had a piece of white paper right here so I could see. Oh no, yeah, these are really pretty. I actually prefer the color off the string. I don't like the darker dyed pink rose quartz. I like the icy side, but I have the companion bundle on my car. I do like, yeah. Oh, you have it in your cart? They only have some left because they did all those other bundles, because this is good. And now you're telling me that there's still some left. I might just have to go get another one if I continue to like this as much as I do. Okay, and then number 4, we have 4 pieces, approximately 18 millimeter firecrackle agate barrel beads, dyed and heated. If you remember, they just had, or they had the rounds in this month. So I like that they went ahead and did another version of it that then you can put with it, and they come out to $1.25. Done that math in my head, I would have been just fine. But yeah, I love a good fire agate. I love the banding that agate has. I also like the flowering that it has. I am a Jasper girl through and through, but the last few months I've been all about the agate. So, oh cool, there are more. Yes. Alrighty. That makes me happy. Okay, this next one is 6 to 7 millimeter frosted white agate round beads, 4.5 inches, $5.99. And when they say frosted, they mean matte. And I love the way a matte bead feels. It feels like velvet to me. I'm a very tactile person though. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 58. So 58 comes out to 10.3 cents, 11 cents. I don't know. I have a thing about rounding up too much. So typically if there's like a cent version and then a 0 after it, like this one is 10.3 cents, then I will go down. But this one doesn't have a 0, but still it's a small amount. I change it all the time, but yeah, that's just my thing because I know that like they're not going to sell these for the $5.99, so I could replace them for another one. Hi, Tammy. Oh, cool. There's 75 left. Tammy, did you get that companion bundle? I am bummed. Of the ones I'm really bummed about was the last bundle. I didn't see it. I was fully immersed in all things granddaughter and daughter while I was there. It was just the three of us. We had a wonderful time, and so I missed it. But that was probably my favorite one, even over the one that we're doing right now. I like the rose quartz one better. That was or the rose gold one better. So these are $4.99 and there's 5, 10, 15, 22. These are 23 cents. And so like these obviously they're 22.6 cents. So these ones, but these are matte feldspar round beads. Okay, now I'm confused. Why would they put frosted on this one and matte on this one? Oh, you did get it? Oh, yeah. I was saying a few minutes ago, I actually like the actual this companion butter better than this month's box. But that happens sometimes because they're not trying to work in as much of a constricted like budget. They can go more and get other beads because of the fact that they can charge different. They're not having to go in and out. You're fine, Rose. That's okay. Thank you for talking in. I had to check out about 10 minutes after 10 so I could go shower, get dressed, and ready for all of this. But yes. Okay, so does anybody know what the difference between that and frosted beads are? I have a thing about things not being called what they're called, what they are. And when things are not like the way they're described, it's not uniform across the entire splane of things, but that's just me. Again, these would be 23 cents a bead. Hello. And then we have our number 7, which is 10 millimeter matte kiwi jasper round beads, 7 inches, and there are $3.99, which works out to 5, 10, 15, 19. So these come out to be 21 cents. And these are more mint chocolate chip for me than the 6 millimeter bead was. So I was excited to see these because they actually have more green to them. So I'm excited. This will definitely be an ice cream cone shard somewhere ever. So frosted is coating and matte is a process. Okay, cool. Thank you for telling me that. I wasn't sure if there was a difference or like what the difference was. And like I said, it drives me crazy. Oh, I think I just did that one out of order. No, I'm good. Okay. Next one is 4 by 3 millimeter crystal faceted rondelle beads in matte caramel, 14 inches at $3.99. Oh, this one's on that dreaded wires. There is. You guys, I think these are going to be 2 or 3 cents. There's well over 100 here, and I don't want to get poked by that as I'm going on. But I like that this is caramel colored. It's really pretty. I would wonder if there would be a way to kind of like make this look like the topping or something. Maybe like put this on the top with like a small bronze bead cap on top to make it look like the caramels coming down. That could be pretty. Okay, number 9 is 9 millimeter crystal faceted rondelle beads in light mint. They're $2.99 per 7 inches. Just some nice crystals with that AB that you guys all know I love. 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 32. And I'm about to lose my bag. So those were 32. So those work out to be 9.3 cents. So again, this is also a pet peeve of mine when there's a bunch of empty string. But I digress. Okay, next we have 8x5 millimeter crystal rondelle beads in light lilies. Light lilac, sorry. Oh, these are pretty. See, I don't know why I don't mind the AB on this. And I don't have like I'm not completely turned off on the green one either because the theme is more sweet and um I can live with it. And actually these might end up getting worked in. Oh, I'm not supposed to do that. It's my own rule. Whenever I work with my FOC, I try to only use beads that I get from Randy. But these are really pretty, and I'm doing, where did they go? I'm doing these with the purple beads that came in mine. I'm doing like a little fairy theme. Rosanna, your fairy festival inspired me. And so I think that I'm going to be doing a necklace with those. And I just think that that lighter lilac would go really well with the darker lilac. And the darker purple has AB on it as well. So it would go nicely with it. Okay, up next we have Malaysian jade, which is dyed quartz, faceted rounds in cherry red, 7 inches, $2.99. Again, these are likely 3 to 4 cents. This is gonna sound silly, but I like these better than the other way, the ones that came in, and that's because I hate maraschino cherries. Like, cannot stand them. But I am obsessed with every other cherry there is. I just do not like the maraschino cherries. So the ones that came in this month's bead box, they reminded me of maraschino cherries. And these remind me of the cherries that I love to eat. So, but they're very pretty and I really like them. They're nicely faceted. I just really like that color. And I hope, now I gotta see. Now I gotta test it because I'm curious. They should be fine because I'm sure they used a darker quartz. Oh no, they return their color. They retain their color really nicely off of the dark burgundy. I mean, they're a tad bit lighter, but not so much so that like they go more into the maraschino color family. So that's good. And then number 12 is a stainless steel hypoallergenic ice cream cone pendant. These are cute. And you could pair these with the little colored cones and maybe even paint these. I've been watching videos on the alcohol ink. I'm a little bit more scared of doing it correctly because everybody's thing is like, if alcohol ink touches alcohol ink, it reactivates it. And I'm not 100% sure that I know what it is yet, what that means. But oh, look, I forgot they did this. They actually did some smaller charms. So that would be a cute, like, set. I think it would have been cuter had we gotten the ice cream cone one that was colored. If we would have gotten that in pendant size, I would have been excited. But I like that I can still use those separately and keep those. Okay. And then number 15 is 20 pieces, 7x5 millimeter fancy ladder lantern spacer beads, LFNFCF. I know what most of those are, but I can't think of them right now. Oh, I thought these were strong. I almost just had a mess everywhere. Thank goodness for the girls. Those would have all rolled right off the table. I really like these. I have not seen, I want to bring them up closer so you guys can see better. For those of you who haven't gotten yours, I love these lantern beads. They're so pretty. Oh, I'm gonna have to see if they have more of those because those are gorgeous. And they have them. I don't know where I put down the bag. I apologize. I will try. So there's $3.99 and there were 20 of them, which is 20 cents a piece. I really like those. I'm gonna have to go find out if they have more of those because those are beautiful. And we all know Bargain Bead Box does a great job when it comes to their spacer beads that they include in the box. I really like them. So these are $2.99 for a 20-piece set. What, Heather? What? Comes out to 15 cents. And these, again, I like that these look more ice cream cone-ish. Some of the ones, the other one that was in this month's box that was this specific shape really reminded me of like ice cream cone. I could get it. It has the lines and the little like intrigue, just like ice cream cones do. So that's awesome. I love that. So pretty. Okay. So, oh, I probably didn't even say what those were though. Oh, they're $2.99. So for 20 pieces, it comes out to 15 cents. I may have said that. So I didn't even mention this. I'm sorry. These are feldspar, and I've never had these. I have not seen these before. So these are really pretty. 22 of them. They're so pretty. I'm really into browns with pinks. It's like one of my favorite color combos of all time. 23 cents a bead. That's not bad. Again, I might have to see if they have extras of those or just get another box, which I'm seriously considering. The inks will mix together. Okay, cool. Oh, thanks, Jenny. I appreciate you popping on. That's so sweet. For those of you, she just said, hi, just saw you were live. Might not be able to stay. She video chats with mom in the afternoons. I want to say hi. Thank you. So what I was saying is that Randy normally goes on at 7 a.m. my time, and then Rosanna goes on 9 a.m. my time. So I will probably, on the days I'm physically able to do so, I'm going to try to come on at 11. That gives time to get like little things done in between them without the fear of running over. So these are flower fluted bead cap cones. And it's a 10-piece set. So 25 cents. Again, could have done that math in my head, but I start doing it before I actually look at it. I like these. I have a hard time using cones. I don't know. Rosanna, I'd love if you could show some good ways to use cones. The only thing that I'm thinking of right now is that I don't know if you guys all saw the crochet necklace that I did, but I did this one with those itty bitty 2 millimeter teal crystals with the silver beads as a stringing option. And I was thinking, which I'm going to show you a sneak peek of some of the pendants we have coming up that came in since while I was out of town. But something like that, I could understand. If I wanted to do multiple strands, I can pull it up into there and I can understand that. It's just, I don't know, maybe put a larger hole bead and thread it through that way. I could see using that, but I'm like obsessed with this. And you guys, the hardest part or the most time consuming is stringing all of the beads, but I love it. And I've had a few people who have like reached out and been like, I would have never thought to do that with the seed beads. That looks so awesome. So it's good. The only thing I'm going to change though, because I have an idea for one, we're doing brass pendants and beads this week. And so those are obviously heavy. So I'm going to want to do multiple strands, but I think I will just leave empty chains on the spot where the bail goes over. That way it's not too congested in the bail itself. But yeah, I'll go over what we're doing more this week after I'm finished with this. Okay, 17. We got 10 pieces, so 30 cents a piece. Fancy swirled links. Again, It's one-sided, but that's okay. I don't know that you necessarily need these to be two-sided, though. It'd be nice if they were earrings. These would be really easy earrings. Throw them on an ear wire with some beads dangling, or cut off one of the loops, and then you don't even have to have a dangle, and these could just be some pretty silver earrings. 60 cents a pair, that's not too bad. You could sell them and make a very nice amount. So number 19 is 10 pieces at $1.99 is 20 cents a piece. Is 12 by 8 flower scoops. Beads mid peach ombre. Peach and mint ombre. Okay. I'm sorry. This is baby blue and that is pink. This is not mint and peach. I don't know. You've gotten yours. Do you feel the same way? Kimberly, if you're still here, this is blue and pink to me. Again, I thought these were very cute for doing the ice cream cones with, to have them as the actual ice cream portion of it. So it'll be fun to be able to mix this with the ones in the box, and then we can just go like that. Yeah, they're pink and blue. They're not mint and peach. So that doesn't make any sense to me. And then number 18 is floral cupped bead caps. I did one out of order, sorry. These are $1.99, 10 pieces, 9 by 5 millimeter. So they're 20 cents a piece, and I love double-sided bead caps. I love them. And I like that they're not identical on both sides, because then you can go from a bigger bead to a smaller bead. You go 10 millimeter on this side and 8 millimeter on that side, and it won't look awkward. So I actually really like these. Another thing I will be looking up to see if they have more of those, because I really like them. And then the final thing is 2 pieces, 13 by 0.5 by 8 millimeters, stainless steel hypoallergenic magnetic clasp, $6.99 a piece, so that's $3.50. They are very strong magnets. Like, they're not super magnets where you have to kind of like pull more, but they are drawn to each other like immediately. So those are really good. I have a special place I keep these so they don't magnetize anything else of mine. And it's funny because David Burning's brother, he's like, the easiest way to do a magnetic clasp, if I can even undo this with my dexterity issues, yes. He says is to activate it on something else, and then work within the loop. And he said it makes it easier to add this to your jump ring or whatever else, because the magnet is already activated. It will still attract the jump ring when you try to put it on, but it's not as tedious to get to put them on that way. Because he sells on his site, he sells all kinds of magnetic clasp, super magnetic beads, all of that kind of stuff. The description is right online for the scoops, pink and blue ombre. Okay, so just wrong on the bag. Okay, yeah. There were 2 sets of those in the bundle. Oh, did I miss one? Uh-oh. Am I missing a bag? I'm going to be sad if I'm missing a bag. Or I didn't get it. So 2, 3. This is 1. My bags are all over the place. 19, 11, 18, 16, 15. Let's see if I can't figure this out. I could. I just started throwing beads over to the side, so this might take a second. Sorry. But it's like weirdly quiet. 15. Um, let's see. 10, 11, 12. No, I just need 13. 13. 18, 19. Oh yeah, that's a good idea, Jenny. She said they also make adorable frosted sundae mix. The description is right. Scoops are. So I'm not seeing that I'm missing any baggies right off the thing. So if they're supposed to be 2, then I don't think that I got them. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, so I will double check to see if I'm missing a number real quick. But I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. So unless there's an item 21, I only got one of them, so I'm not quite sure. Yeah, the problem is that with my dexterity issues, Jenny, um, with my dexterity issues, I have a hard time holding on to like little things. Like to hold that onto the other half of that while I'm trying to activate it makes it makes it harder for me. So he showed me that little tip and I've been doing it ever since. So it's a lot of fun. Now, when it comes to the box, like I said, I like the idea of stacking these as the actual ice cream cones. Maybe just putting some kind of bead in the middle so it doesn't cover up the majority of the cone underneath it. But to do that could be really cute. You could also take one of the, let me see if I have a head pin right here. I had one, but then I threw everything off my desk when I decided to unbox this instead of what I was gonna do. But I got it in the mail and I didn't want to wait until after I did my live to do so. But that's just me. Okay, I don't see any head pins. I'm I'm not a big head pin person. I make most of my own. I don't, if they come in a kit, great, but I don't know. I'm going to order a bunch of them because I'm starting to see how they're good for when you're doing things um quickly, but like with the um, 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 um like the one step looper, the loops never seem to match up. So it's always been annoying to me. I think it could be cute if you did like one of the little, oh, is this hole not open? No, it is. Oh, it's got like a little lip to it. But if you were to stick one of like the bubblegum pink ones in between it, I don't know, let me see. These little flower ones are kind of tricky. No, that doesn't look good. I don't like that. I think if it was more of a rondelle, it might work. That's not too bad. Like I said, if you just put a small bead in between them, that would be a really cute little bead, a really cute little ice cream cone. I think people would be like, yep, that's got it. So that's cute. And like I said, I like this, but I might paint it just so that it's an act. If I'm going to have color up here, I'd like it to be down there. So do like a tan color, like this color. If the cone was that color, I think it'd be really cool. I think if you happen to have seed beads that go from 11 to 8060, that could be a cute cone because it would be graduated. So that would be really cute, actually. It's another way to make the beads that you get in the boxes go a little bit further. Though they did provide us with more than enough cones between the two box/bundle that it would be okay. Like I said, I love that these are in here when they just gave us the round bead. I love fire agate. It's one of my favorite. Out of the whole mix of this, I like that this is more green. That made me very happy. It looks way more mint chip to me than the smaller version did in the box itself. This one, I'm not sure. It's kind of a light gray. It's not really white. And it's throwing me off. Outside of the box, they're beautiful. With the box, I don't know what I would do with them, especially if I'm staying in the like ice cream realm. I don't know if you guys have any ideas. This looks like chocolate chip cookie dough to me. Which could be cute because that's a very popular ice cream flavor too. There is only 20 minutes. Okay, time for mom stuff to have. All right, have fun. Tell her we all said hello. She's so sweet. Thank you for your support. I don't know. Do you guys have any ideas for this? If you were to use it on brand with the ice cream thing. I also like these because they're bigger. The smaller ones didn't really look big enough to be a scoop for me. I thought you had the 8 and 9 millimeter does it better, I think. But yeah, I really like it. I hope you guys, if you got it, that you like it. I think it's, like I said, I actually like this better than the box itself, although there were a lot of things in the box that I really liked. I'm just, like I said, I felt that if they were going to do ice cream cone, they should have gone in like all the way. I feel like they did that much better here. Like these look like rainbow sherbet to me. Like, well, this is like orange sherbet, but and then like that's more of like strawberry sherbet. So I like those. Those are pretty. I don't know how you'd use that ice cream, but just the colors, I really like this orange. It's very pretty. I'm gonna have to see if Bernie has any this range, which I'm sure he does. But oh, you guys, I had a couple of questions after my live yesterday when I had some people asking me how they would need to go about doing the price adjustments again and how you get back to it after you exit out of it. So I want to show that process one more time just so that people who haven't done it before can see it. I don't think I have any current price adjustments waiting for me, but I want to show you the way that you would do it. I just made myself a nightmare. It's all right. I'll clean it up afterwards. Just pouring it all into one big bag. I'm getting much better at putting stuff where it goes, though. Once I'm done with it, labeling it with the price per bead. Are you proud of me, Rosanna? I certainly hope so, because you're the one who made me realize I like how you keep these, but I have these really cute, pardon the mess. I'm going to try to show you what I have over there. Is it going to show? So see, these are acrylic and they come open, and there's four down and 6 across. So each drawer has 24 things. So I'm going to use, oh, I hope I didn't just push a bad button. So I'm going to use Come on, why are you not working? There we go. Sorry if I made anybody seasick doing that. But I'm using that for charms and for like my special beads. So that would be a good place to keep the tags in. And I probably will do that because I put some in yesterday and like you would have to dig around. If it's full, it's hard to see them. But all right, so let's just go and open Temu. It's just needs to be up there so you can see my phone. And then I just do it from you right here down in the corner. So you can see better. So down here is where you pull up your stuff. Then this is what will pop up. If you go to your orders, and you guys, sometimes you get multiple price adjustments. It's never a waste of time to do this. So then all you do is you can go and open up the order. It'll show you everything. And then right here, it says price match adjustment. Because if you can find the beads that are the same size, the same color, the same everything for a lower price, they will price match that. But the price adjustment, you're just going to go in there and then you would say request a price match. And then you can go down and pick every single one. And it will tell you if there is, oh, I hit price match, not price adjustment. I'm sorry. Price adjustment. So you go here and it would ask, and they're like, sorry, you cannot request a price adjustment for this order, which means that either there are no cheaper options on their site, or it's because it hasn't shipped yet. Sometimes you can get them when they haven't shipped. But once you have a price adjustment alert, like right here, then you can go in there and it will tell you if there is a price adjustment. And then you just go in and do that. And then typically if you do one, then it will also pop up down below saying, oh, this doesn't qualify, but these might. Like I said, I did it before I saw the question. So, but it's really easy to do. It's not at all hard. So, and then if there's anything else you guys had questions about, let me know and I'll do it. And then what was the other thing I was going to tell you? I'm trying to think what it was. Man, I was going to show you guys what's coming up. How did I forget that? Okay. So I'm going to go to media adjustments and I'm going to show you, we are doing oops, I did not download this and add it to my screen yet. So the first part of it is going to be, I'll say brass heavy because he just got a bunch of gorgeous pendants. And then we're going to be doing beads to go with them. But this is all of the bronze pendants we're doing. This, I don't know if you guys can see, but the bottom row of crosses, the very last one, it also comes in, it's silver plated brass, but that's the only one he also has in silver. These range from $5 to $20 retail. So obviously, they are, so then they would be, I'm trying to figure it out, 75% of that price. Sorry, my brain's not working this morning. But there is one change to this week because it is brass and brass is not light. It will be a minimum order of 100 for free shipping rather than $50 for free shipping. At this time, that's the only adjustment that I'm going to make. I'm probably not going to upcharge the shipping unless you order a whole bunch of it. And then we can talk separately before I ever send out an invoice. But I just wanted you guys to see them. You guys, they're so gorgeous. And then we have a bunch of brass beads that we'll be putting with them, that so that you have options, so you know they come from the same like color, all of that stuff. But this one I think is going to be real. The heart one I think will be very popular. The feather and the wing. I keep pointing at the screen like you guys can see me where I'm pointing. I apologize. I'm ridiculous. Some of them I don't really see as crosses on the cross side of it, but they're beautiful. It's just that brass is much heavier. It's heavier than even hematite, so it makes it a little bit harder to try to keep at or around what our cost for shipping is, which is typically $6 to $8, dependent upon the weight of the box, obviously, and then we only charge $5 shipping. So even those who order less than the minimum requirement for free shipping, they get a deal on the shipping. So yeah, it'll be stuff over 11. We're gonna have other pendants, you guys. We're gonna have some stone pendants, carved pendants. Kimberly from Beaded Bliss happened to see a few of them. They're very beautiful. There's some carved animals, and then he has some round ones that are like this big, and they're the kind of donut where it's a smaller hole and it's off center. And so those will be beautiful. We'll be able to do a lot with them. I'm excited. But it's those brass pendants that I was talking about as far as the crocheted cord that I did. You can see their bales are pretty big. So but you still don't want multiple of these going through, because then you could increase your risk for breakage on it. So I would just be careful, or like I'm going to leave so many stitches empty and just do it that way. I apologize for my glasses. I forgot to grab them before I came in here, and I know like the blue light ones are kind of annoying. Here, I'll just take them off. They're annoying me. But I think that's all. I hope you guys will like having the third live. As I said, I can't make promises that it's going to be every day, because I don't ever know how I'm going to feel. So it will just depend upon that. And if we don't have one, or if I'm not going to have one, I will try to put a post up. But I like being live better than recording. I know that some people going live terrifies them. I like it more. I like the interaction. I like the hangout. I like the input. I like all of that. I like being able to answer questions on the spot rather than having to go back and go through the comments. And because I do better showing how to do something rather than telling how to do something. I feel like you guys might not agree with me, but that's how I feel about it. I might do all right, but that's all. But anyways, thank you all for showing up. Even those of you who didn't join in on the comments, I appreciate that you were here. If you wouldn't mind, please like this video, share it with others if you'd like. If you're not subscribed, we'd love to have you. We are doing a giveaway at 500 members. I did not do the one at 250 members because my son was hit by a vehicle on his bike, and that was a whole thing in and of itself. So when we hit 500, I will be giving away 500 beads to somebody, and somebody else will win 250 beads. And then when we hit 750 and 1,000, we're going to do the same. And then, except for when we hit 1,000, then not only will one person get 1,000 beads, 10 others will get 100 beads. Yes, I agree with you. So that they can add it to their blog. Yes, I don't blog. I don't know how, so I don't blog. That's a whole other learning skill that I'd have to do, and that's not easy for me to learn new skills, and I'd rather just do it with you guys. And then wait, I have to show you. Oh, Look at how pretty these are. These would make great ice cream. These are the red Botswana agate. These would be really pretty. I also have pink, but it has a lot more gray in it. But like I just saw this out of the corner of my eye. But it's got all the banding on it, so it looks like little swirlies and stuff. I don't know. I just saw that. But I hope you all have a wonderful rest of your day. Again, I appreciate you guys coming out and supporting me and my channel. It means a lot. I hope you guys all have a fantastic day. And as always, happy beading.